What's up guys, it's Red back once again, and today we are here to talk about some more Smash Bros DLC speculation. Now if you missed my last video, make sure to check it out because we will be referencing it a bit in this video. We had a new player of sorts enter the Smash speculation and leak scene by the name of Polar Panda. Now, Panda has multiple sources that he brings information from, and in my last video I mentioned that I spent hours reading up on his threads and his posts to see how credible he was, and in my opinion, he seems like the most genuine person we have in the scene right now for this stuff. He's certainly not trying to mislead anyone or confuse anyone, and he seems to be completely upfront. Now, last video, we were talking about his information on Isaac and Geno. This time around, we are here to talk about something else. Speculation of another Fighter Pass character. Now, you will see just how upfront Panda is with his information and how he tries to make sure he's not leading anyone on. He's not trying to get false hope up. He's not trying to spread misinformation. He's just keeping it real. Now, he led off a post talking about info bombs that may be coming in the near future. Now, people on Smashboards had been discussing the rumors of one of the DLC characters that had been tossed around for a couple of hours. The original hint came from longtime user on Smashboards, Fatman on Ice, a trusted community member and former moderator. He has been clued into Panda's information because of his long-standing position in the community. Now, Ice posted this. If he's talking about what I think he's talking, Smash fans are going to be pretty happy. There's one bit of news that's been sat on hard for months and nobody's even publicly hinted at it because it's pointless. Any actual hints would give it away instantly. It's one of those things that a vast majority of people gave up on a long time ago and would probably bring people back to Smashboards who left years ago just to talk about it. I might even characterize it as a tearjerker. It's one of those things that's off the radar, but once and if it's shown, a lot of people will probably be like, wow, I forgot I wanted that. Now that hint had a lot of people back and forth chattering for quite some time, but eventually Panda came back in today to sort of break the ice. I feel bad for some of you, so I'm just going to lay it out there. The character Fatman on Ice is referring to is not quite verified yet. His name's gone around a lot, but it's not something that we know for sure. And it's not what most of you have guessed. This is speculation. I personally, however, think the character he's referring to has high odds though. And then immediately followed that up with the name starts with an L. Now at this point, the comments began hardcore speculation and a lot of people started to throw out the name of Lloyd Irving as it seemed to match the description and hints given. One user guessed Lloyd and then Panda responded with a simple and then posted completely on his own, I really like Tales of Symphonia, just putting that out there for no reason in particular. At this point, it was pretty much out in the air and Panda just came out and clarified everything once more to make sure there was no one confused. I mean, Rummy just confirmed it was Lloyd as well, though that's in the DLC speculation thread after all. But yes, Lloyd's name has gone around, but it's a bit iffy since it's not from a verified source. It's a big maybe. I won't say who, but a friend of mine has heard him a few times as well. Additionally, Hitagi publicly said they heard Tales of in Smash 2, but they couldn't verify the information either. Given what I've heard, I'd come to the conclusion that Hitagi heard Lloyd is definitely DLC. I can say that's what multiple people have heard. However, the place this information comes from has not been verified yet, and that's the problem. We'll have to wait and see, but at least it means Lloyd has a shot. So as I said earlier, you can see that Panda is completely upfront with his information. No tricks, no games, he tells you what he's heard, and that's how it is. So again, this is, as he said, no definitive confirmation that Lloyd is 100% in, but the name is being tossed around and multiple people have heard it supposedly. But again, I can't stress it enough. Do not take his words or any of the hints to mean Lloyd is 100% in. None of this is confirmed at this point, and in his own words, all of this is definitely just a rumor and talk. But I do want to give my thoughts on it as it's one I think that does have promise. Now, this isn't a huge surprise to me that Lloyd's name is in the ring for possible contention.
What are you trying to say?
Remember again, he was a Mii costume back during Smash 4, which surely counts for something. And when speaking about Lloyd in an interview, Sakurai explained that when adding a Tales of Mii costume, the choice had to be Lloyd, and that he views him as sort of the definitive Tales of flagship character. Now again, we also have to consider that Tales of is a Namco series. Now, so far, we have still yet to get a Namco character this time around with Smash Ultimate. I do find that extremely odd, so I am expecting them to get one of these DLC reps. In fact, most of the other third-party companies actually have 2 reps already. Sega technically has 2 reps with Sonic, and if you're counting Bayonetta, Capcom has 3 reps if you count Ken, Ryu, and Mega Man. Konami has 3 reps if you count Simon, Richter, and Snake. Yet Namco seems to be left out with only just 1 rep with Pac-Man. And keep in mind, they're the ones who have helped Nintendo with developing both Smash 4 and again with Smash Ultimate. So I find it hard to believe that they will be passed over and not get a character this time around. Now, I speculated that with Nintendo choosing the reps, they might elect to go with Yuri over Lloyd because they might have wanted to promote the new Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition that is releasing on the Switch next year. However, this might have been a case where Sakurai was able to exert some influence and input over the choice. For instance, if Nintendo and Namco came to him with the choice of either Lloyd or Yuri, then I think it's obvious, given how Sakurai talked about Lloyd earlier, that he would indeed go with Lloyd as the choice. Now, ironically enough, and it's most likely 100% a pure coincidence, on December 8th, 1 day after Smash comes out, there will be a Tales of broadcast as an early celebration for the 23rd anniversary of the Tales of series, and Lloyd's Japanese voice actor will be in attendance as one of the special guests. Now again, this has to be 100% coincidence, but it's such a funny case that it just so happened to line up 1 day after Smash releases. Given that a lot of people are expecting some kind of Smash news at the VGAs on December 6th, it's all such close timing. Now, it's worth noting that there are still other Namco characters out there that could take a spot instead. Hachi is a character that also got a Mii costume in Smash 4, and Sakurai has even talked about him in the past as well, saying, "Between Bandai and Namco, were there any other strong candidates for inclusion as a fighter? There were none. We basically thought of all the characters at the start of development. We decided on characters we knew we could make. However, there were a few in consideration, such as Hachi from Tekken." Hachi? That's right. However, implementing Heihachi's moveset in Smash would be difficult. So we can see that Hachi is someone that has been considered in the past. Now, it of course will come down to whether Nintendo and Namco would want to push Hachi once more, and how Sakurai would feel about it, since he already made it known the difficulties of getting Heihachi's moveset to work in Smash and remain true to his character at the same time. I'm not sure which way the chips would fall for this, but I think the Tails character would get the nod over Hachi if it really comes down to the wire. So that's about where things are right now. Again, do not treat this as confirmation. At the end of the day, it's just a rumor, but I thought this rumor was really interesting as Lloyd is one of my more personal wants and I would love to see him join the battle. So I wanted to talk about him with you guys once more. Additionally, I did predict a Tails character will get in as DLC, so I do have some investment in how all of this plays out. Now, if we are still following what Vergman has said, that would mean the Square Enix character is still supposedly the first DLC to be revealed. So we don't have any clue when Lloyd would be announced, if he's even in. I imagine it may not be for quite a while, so this will probably get an update sometime in the future once more information comes to light. But guys, I do want to know in the comments below how you guys feel about Lloyd. Is this a character that you would be excited to have in Smash Ultimate? And have you played his game, Tales of Symphonia? As always, my Discord server is open. The link is in the description below if you want to join. My previous videos are right there. Check those out if you do have some time. Don't forget to subscribe with notifications on for more future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.